Hello and welcome to another easy solo. Just like last time, because next week's mutation has polarity, we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to be looking at a common nasty combo, Leech Diffusion. This time, instead of Alarak, we're going to be using Nova. And we're going to use our standard masteries. So if you were playing this in random queue, you will most likely have your masteries set like this, not combat speed. And we're gonna fight against Fleet of the Matriarch because I want to show that this works even against an air comp. So if you haven't been using the new P1 or the best P1 build order, it is 12 gas, 12 gas, which means you don't start by building any SCVs. You just build nothing and you just wait till you have 100 minerals, get gas, get gas. Then normally, you would use SCVs to break rocks, but because of diffusion, you can't do that. So, what we will do instead is we will build a barracks, but we can't have the barracks finish before the starport because the starport must finish first in order for us to get liberators. And normally, our starport will start at 130, but because we can't secure a third gas as quickly as we normally would, we have to delay it by about 20 seconds so that we can make sure we get our first pair of liberators before that cooldown. The mechanisms behind this is a little tricky. You can look in the P1 build order video for more details about why this happens. But basically, if you build your first building too early without building anything else, you will end up not having, you have one fewer set of charges. So essentially you're losing out on a pair of liberators. Okay, oops. So we're gonna get the barracks. The barracks started after the starport. So that means the barracks will finish later. We can actually start it a little earlier, but we want to focus on, we want to make sure that the starport builds on time. Whereas the barracks is less important, so that's why we don't care too much about it. If you want, you can start the barracks at 145 and start the starport at 155, and there's a 15-second build time difference, and because of that, you won't have any problems with the timing of the construction. So when this is done, we're actually going to drop a set of Marines. So if you want, you can build the turrets. But the problem with the turrets is that if you place them a little too close, the diffusion will trigger. And if diffusion triggers, you're not going to deal any damage to the rocks at all because the diffusion will you'll just gain the life back. So unfortunately, we'll have to use Marines. They are a lot easier to use. So we're gonna start building the command center. We cannot start building the gas yet. We cannot start building the gas yet because once we build something here, the diffusion will trigger, and that's going to cause problems. So we have to use these guys to destroy all of these first. So here, let's go like this. Let's shoot this one. I'm going to use a sabotage drone right here like this, and then change, and then bam. Okay. Build two over. Okay, perfect. I probably should have built more guys closer. Actually, I want the liberators. The liberators should be done before like 5:15. Okay, so here, we'll bring him here. And then we'll siege like this. And then get the second gas. Now let's get the tech lab. And then we'll start rallying to the natural. Here, let's just... Oops. Let's get one of these. Here, back. So here, we're gonna switch, and then we're gonna start sniping the scouts. And now we get a factory, so this guy get a factory.
Enemy combatants in motion. They're headed our
And then continue teching up. Alright, let's go this way. So we're gonna siege the Liberators like this. Let's get some upgrades. I'm gonna snipe the air units first, and then switch. Alright, let's go like this. We'll just attack. And here we go. Let's get this. Alright, here we go. Armory's on the way. Let's get all our upgrades. There's enough range here. Blast them, blast them. Okay, good to go. This is good, this is good. So now what we're gonna do after this with this guy is just build some E-bays in random places to take hits. And then send them back to work. Alright, here we're going... The Marines can die, so we don't really care about them anymore. We're gonna switch over and get ready to snipe things. Get a second pair of Liberators. Then siege. We do want to keep them away. So let's get this. Let's get this upgrade, the quick switch. Sniping all the air units.
Loud and clear. Say again. Opening fire. Got it.
Okay. And then let's get this and these two. And that's the end of our upgrades. Oh, they're really close, but it's fine. So now we go over. Let's get a second Raven. We can even send Sabotage Drone over just for extra damage. Put them on hotkeys. Okay. Here, siege. Ah, the Sabotage Drone? Is that it? Nope, nope, that's not why. Okay, so here, same deal. So we're gonna snipe the air units. Alright, and then here we go to the next part. Here we have a factory to take hits for this. So that's good. Here we'll siege over this edge. Third set of Liberators. And now, starting now, we're gonna be using our Sabotage Drones. Not Sabotage Drones, airstrikes, because we have a lot of money. Let's go like this. We can use a nuke right now. And then we have one for like 18 minutes and then one for the last train.
Opening fire. Say again. Acknowledged.
So here we're just still sniping air units. Oh, we gotta take out that guy. Oh, he can't see us.
Trains on that bottom track are faster than the others. You can try and
Oh,
stop
make sure we're getting upgrades.
Opening fire.
Good. Okay, we have a dude up here. Let's get rid of them.
There was never a doubt.
We just need to maintain our distance. Alright, another one. And then, We can even have a designated like builder.
Enemies on the offensive. Prepare to defend. Nova here.
So this one, this wave isn't so strong, so we can actually like just
Status attack Nova here.
instead of using an airstrike, we can save one.
Status
Okay. Got all the things we need.
I'm reading.
And now we're gonna be airstriking a lot to deal with the enemies. Oh, let's take out these guys.
Status
Trains are leaving both stations at once. I guess they're trying to stay on schedule.
So at this point, because it's Fleet of the Matriarch, they don't actually send any air units, I mean ground units anymore. These are just escorts.
Say again. Status confirm that last. Nope. Confirm that last. Say again. I'm reading.
Let's go like this.
Say again.
Let's make sure that there are no enemies back here.
Confirm that last.
Let's take these guys out.
Work, commanders.
And then let's go all the way here.
Go, go, go! That last. Of course.
Airstrike.
Status report. Defensive. Picking up perfect picture. Status report.
Let's take this out first.
Objective destroyed.
You died without a
Let's get the third upgrade. Okay.
So the enemy seeks to attack our base. They will.
Since there are no
Say again.
what are those?
Nova here.
Carriers with this one, we can actually just fight
Confirm
this.
that last. Status. Nova here. I'm reading. Confirm that last. Say again. Bringing a defensive
Oh, there are
drone
carriers.
online.
Oh well. That's fine.
Again.
We have so much money anyways.
Say again. Status report. Say. I'm reading you. We have you on screen. Nova here.
At this point, we pretty much have full range. Even that Dark Templar died. We still have our 4 Marines. That's pretty cool, actually. Here, let's
Got another
just get
shipment leaving the station. Let's cause
more
some
things to
delays.
block. We'll just get one dude, get some more things to block. Airstrike, take out most things.
Say again.
Another pair of Liberators. We're not doing any of the backdoor sniping because that's, you can consider that like a, I guess some people think that's like higher level stuff, so we'll just not do that this time. We'll avoid doing that here. Alright, let's go snipe things. Anything that wasn't killed, we'll get them now.
Advancing on target.
Alright, everything should be dead except the train. Let's make sure we get these guys, get them out of the way.
Nova here. Nuclear warhead armed and ready. Say, confirm status report. Nova here. I'm reading. Status report.
Alright, see? These things stop the enemies from getting too close.
Objective terminated.
And then,
Status.
I'm gonna use the nuke for this one.
Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
I'm reading. Loud and clear. Sometimes you just
Just
have
shoot
to
here, and then they're gonna walk by.
strictly business.
Okay, good enough.
Nova here. Say again. I'm reading. Status. Say again. Nova here.
Here we go.
I'm reading.
Upgrade complete.
Let's get more Liberators, more Ravens. Alright.
Status. Confirm that last.
We do have the other hollow decoy, but we don't need it. So here, this is a 5-5 wave. That means there are carriers.
Nova here.
There are carriers, and we will handle them
Status report.
easily. We're gonna basically airstrike them.
Consider it done. We have you on screen. As you said. Confirm that last. Confirm that last.
Let's move to the side. And then get ready to deal a ton of damage.
Opening fire.
Got another fast one on the bottom track. Better move if you want to take it out.
Destroyed.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, let's take this out. And we should be able to take out the last one too.
Nova here. Eyes up. Our ride's here.
So let's get like this. Move this forward, and then we have an airstrike. We'll line this up like this. Siege here.
Nova here.
3 shots. Use Raven Seekers.
On me. We've got an enemy attack en route to our base.
Alright. And looks like we're good. So we can actually just move back, let them hit things for a while.
Can withstand the might of the purifiers.
I'm gonna bounce over like this. That way they have a target.
Your forces are under attack.
Huh. Does so much damage.
Over here.
Base
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
They can't have much cargo left.
Alright.
Keep it up.
We're fine. There's no one more train. Let's siege
One hell of a
these guys like this.
Confirm that last. Say again. Last. Status. I'm reading. Nova here.
Let's get...
Confirm
Oh
that
my gosh, we have
Nova.
so many shots left. So let's go like this.
Say again.
Siege.
Have you on screen. I'm reading. Confirm that last.
Scanning battlefield.
Got. Commander. Nova here.
Incoming enemy strike force. Be ready.
And that's it. Focus on the train. Take them out.
has been destroyed.
We are victorious.
Huh. We deal so much damage so fast that it doesn't matter if they gain a bit of life back from their life leech diffusion shenanigans. Alright, so let's go back and take a quick look at how we did this run. So just a quick overview of what happened. In the beginning, we made our starport at 155 to make sure that we had enough time for the first pair of liberators to be made without the cooldown bug thing. Then we got a barracks soon afterwards, and then we got a set of marines to take out all the rocks here. Then we saturated the bases, and from then it's basically you make liberators, you siege them. Not along the track because you'll get killed by diffusion, so you set them either here or here. For this one, you set them here or here so that they can hit the track, hit the trains without hurting themselves. Nova is essentially in the front lines sniping all the air units, and you can airstrike the air units starting from like the 3rd, maybe the 4th. I had so much money at the end that I think I could have just used airstrike a lot more. Starting from like the third train perhaps, but you don't have to. You can also, make sure you stay on top of upgrades so that you deal more damage and That's pretty much it. You airstrike the front of the train, you can airstrike the back of the train, or snipe the rest. You dump the Raven turrets so that the hybrids that come from the trains don't go to your base. You also build E-base later on so that they don't get inside your base and kill your SCVs. And that's pretty much it. Good luck in your runs.